with any purchase of $99 or more. Would you be interested in that?
No, I think I already have some credits.
Right now, you just have $1 on the account.
$1? That's it? I thought I had some already.
Let's see here. I just show. Oh. Okay. Give me 1 second here because you have 2 accounts with us and you're only supposed to have one, and so the other one was showing up with just $1 balance on it. So I have to get those merged for you.
But then how much do I have?
Okay.
But so how much do I have when you merge them?
You know what? I have to, once I get the merge, I'll be able to give you a complete, because if you've taken it then to the introductory offer more than once, it won't allow it to do it, so it may refund the money. So I have to make sure first before I give you an exact amount.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Just 1 moment.
Okay, I put her on mute so she can't hear this. Anybody that's just joining, I'm on hold. I'm getting a psychic reading. Hi, is this Kim?
It is. Hi there.
Hi, how are you?
Hi. Good, sweetie. What's your...
My name is Stephanie.
Well, let's go for a reading. Stephanie, how can I help you this evening?
So I have a few questions. Well, more than that. I have a lot of questions, but I'm going to try to, get in the important
ones.
It's
one of them about a relationship. It almost feels like you got someone that's intensely involved with you. So is one of them about that?
Yeah. What is my relationship what is my relationship status going to be like this year or next year?
Well, I wondered if you were involved with someone now, or are you trying to get over them? Because it looks like there was almost like a, intense thing going on with someone. Is that over now?
Yeah.
Dancing with them.
Yeah, for the most part, me and my ex-boyfriends are all friends for the most part. Just kind of like waiting for someone maybe new to enter my life. Or, I don't know, maybe someone will come back from my past. But I don't really know what the future holds with that.
Stephanie, how old are you, sweetie? Are you in your 20s?
Yes. I'm 27.
Yeah. Okay. I want to turn into the extra a little bit because it looks like something's holding you back, and I'm wondering if being friends with them is helping you, move on. Unless you clearly broke up with them or were free from them.
Yeah.
So I just have a feeling that you were with someone that was like hot and cold and up and down, and now that they can be friends with you, it's very safe for them to still have your energy without having to be committed.
Yeah.
So did they kind of do a number on you of hot and coldness? Because I'm kind of trying to suggest that, you know what I mean, being around people that are hot or cold or selfish or whatever isn't necessarily good for you. Okay.
I feel like that's all of my ex-boyfriends that I'm friends with. Like, the reason why it didn't work out is because they were all a little hot and cold. But, I don't think their friendships really affect me now. So I just kind of, is there anybody new entering my life, and like when? And when do you see me getting married?
It's affecting you a little bit. Yeah. So, I mean, I'm just saying that the energy of them is not meant to be the pattern that you're with. So when you finally are hanging out with different types of people, that's when you meet your new future. Okay?
Okay.
So be careful about how much time you're spending with your ex, even as a friend, because his vibration and frequency is not healthy for you.
Okay.
Because you're wired to his energy a bit, even as a friend. Okay? And this is not a general thing. This is just happens to be for you. Because some people you really can be friends with. Okay?
Okay.
If that makes sense. But because you're at an age where it's like you're going to have a whole different electrical experience with someone else, but all the invisible energy in you is still wired to reacting to him, friends or lovers or whatever you were. And you're meant to have such a different future. So it's almost like, as a metaphor, get out of the bar and go to church because you're not meeting the right people. But right now it's time for different types. Okay.
So who do you see me ending up? I'm sorry. Who do you see me ending up with?
I don't know his name or telephone number, so I can't really give you that information. But
yeah.
I see you with somebody. It looks like it's within the next 6 months that you meet the person that you're going to get so serious with that you'll, I mean, like 3 years from now, you're already married and maybe having a child or something if you guys decide to have a family life, but just really going places. So you got a completely different experience than what you've had. Okay?
What kind of guy do you see me marrying?
It's not from the past. It's not a person from the past.
Okay. And what kind of person do you see me marrying? Like what is he like?
Well, for one thing, it looks like he's suited, for you, okay? He seems to be a professional individual, is very kind, caring, and family-oriented. He's a little bit of a hero. I wouldn't be surprised if he didn't. He would be like a life guard, when he was a kid, or even paramedics and firefighters. I mean, he's just kind of got sort of like a hero, kind of like make a difference.
Maybe a doctor?
Just a real family person. No, I don't feel like he's a doctor, but I do feel like he's very professional and doing something on a professional level. I think he was started off even as a paramedic, so he looks like he's done something. Yeah, okay.
Interesting.
Medical.
Is he going to be older than me?
And professional. Yeah, he will be. Not a lot, but he will be. Because he's ready to settle down, and you're ready for marriage, aren't you?
I'm not really sure, because I have a lot going on in my life right now. So, what do you see, as far as, my professional life and my family life?
Yeah, it's kind of weird, Stephanie, because you're asking for love, and then when they tell you you got it, then you tell me you're not ready for it. So it's like, you see the opposite?
Yeah.
You're kind of putting out there. So you want to make sure that your head and your heart are kind of aligned, because what you've got is divine intervention trying to happen, okay? If that makes sense, so that you're not getting wrong experiences again. Something's really ending in you, so that you finally end up having, a complete package. So you might get married 3 years from now. Let's say you met him, this year. Then 3 years from now, that's plenty of time, isn't it? To really build a security and stuff like that. So it's not like you have to get married 2 months after you meet.
Yeah.
So like you're pressured into that, okay? What stands out about this person is that they're not afraid to love you. How many men have you met so far that are afraid of love and ended up just want sex with no love?
Oh my gosh, I think maybe most of them.
All of them.
All of them.
So we're looking at a completely different character type of person that's not going to turn into a cell phone sex addict or whatever men are turning into these days. So this is an extraordinary person to begin with. They seem to be in reality, okay?
That's awesome.
Like in just the fantasy field of addictions and things of that sort. And they might have something to do with medical and or psychology, meaning their medical ability could be even, therapeutic or psychological instead of a doctor, which usually doesn't have time for anything.
Yeah.
Arrogant. So this man's a family man instead of a arrogant man. What's happened to you in the past, and that's why this is different, is that I don't know if you're a nurse or a counselor yourself, but it looks like the ones who are sort of wounded and insecure are very attracted to you. So that's why part of you wants relationship and part of you doesn't, because you don't want the type that are usually attracted.
Yeah.
Because it's like, hi, guess what? I'm broken. Oh my God, you're going to be my angel for a little while.
Yeah. I am a lot like that. But I can't be.
So that pattern is breaking. That's why at this time, being around some of the guys that you've known, in a lot of cases that sound cool, but because it's such a pattern for you to be there, you're breaking a bit of that pattern and replacing it with a lot of creativity. So I would do a lot more, freedom and creativity. And see if you have any other hobbies that you could find yourself getting excited over.
Okay, yeah, that's kind of what I'm trying to do, because right now I'm suffering a little bit with an illness that I was recently diagnosed with. So
You ought to be an art teacher, but what do you do?
I actually work for myself. I'm in social media, so I have my own little social media business that I do. But yeah,
you're making money with it.
Yeah, and I work from home, which is good, and so I have a lot of free time.
And that's your creative stuff.
Yeah,
so that's amazing, that is amazing, But this person seems like they could either be a therapist or psychologist or something, and so interesting because you can do some really deep stuff with it. And here you are doing a social media, which sometimes gets people extremely addicted and messes up a lot of marriages. Here, you can handle it. So you got to, but what you do sort of like outside is the recreation time, for your own sort of like hobby and growth and research seems to be how you meet this individual. Okay?
Mm-hmm. So I have to be out. I'm going to meet him when I'm out.
You are currently out of time.
Oh, God! Damn it! Damn it! Right before I found out where I was going to meet him. Well, I guess some things you will never know. Some things you're just not meant to know. But apparently, I am going to marry a professional hero. That's exciting. I'm gonna meet a professional hero. Oh my God. I'm so excited. That's gonna be like the name of my next video on YouTube. STEPANKA plus professional hero equals babies. 9 minutes, $36, just flushed it down the toilet. Just to find out, I'm going to be meeting a professional hero in the next 6 months who's going to be older than me, and he is a professional hero. That's like all I got out of that. Oh yeah, and I should stop hanging out with my ex-boyfriends, which is so mean. One of my ex-boyfriends is like my best friend. That's fucking bullshit, and we are just friends. Dang it. What a crock of shit. I know. I'm pissed off. I'm pissed. Whatever. I'm gonna do what I want. See, she didn't psychic read this. She didn't psychic read that I'm a stubborn individual and I do what I want. I saved a cat once. That's amazing. Applause. So yeah, I guess, 6 months, that gives me some time to, whoa, Kevin G, holy crap, you just like hit me in the face with 5,000 bars. Thank you so much. Oh, that's so sweet. You're lovely and wonderful. She just gave you relationship advice. I know, and I saw somebody ask about Donald Trump, and I wanted to ask about Donald Trump. I wanted to ask about the fate of the world. I wanted to know about Kim Jong-un, and I didn't get to ask. I'm so mad. There were so many other questions. God. But you know what? It's fine. I think that was the last time that I called California Psychics. This month, like done for the month, which ends tonight. I did swipe on you. I'm older than you and I'm a Marine. You swiped on me? Shut up. You know me from Tinder or Bumble or Hinge or Grumble, which is a pug dating app. Just kidding. That was a stupid joke. Save your money. You're right. Psychics are dorks. Psychics are whale penises. Frankie, what's going on? What are you doing? Come here. Come here, Frank. Come here. I got your bone. Get your bone, dude. Look, this is Frank's bone. Come here, Frank. STEPANKA, give me and my bro a shout out here in Ireland. Yo, Patrick and his brother in Ireland. Whoop, whoop. Hope you guys are having an amazing Wednesday morning, because you're in Ireland. Grumble, dating app for grumpy people like me. Yes, there should be a dating app for people who are like not having a good day. And then they can commiserate over what a shitty day they're having. Oh my gosh. Me and my ex-boyfriend were actually talking about an app. And it's freaking genius. It's an app, a dating app called Baggage. And basically, like, instead of constructing a profile that, like, shows all of your perfect selfies and, like, all, like, the good things about your life, instead of that, it has, like, all of your downfalls and, like, all of your baggage. And it's just, like, right, this is genius! I don't know if it's genius because I'm high or if it's actually genius. Can you guys tell me if this is actually genius? Because personally, I love to hear a person's baggage, like, the first night out with them, because then I feel like I know what I'm getting myself into, and I like to lay it all out on the line, too. So, like, when I'm on a date with somebody, like, a first date, I'm like, listen, these are all the bad things that have happened to me, that I've done. I have aplastic anemia. We won't be able to have sex at least for, like, 6 months, unless you get, like, tested, and maybe I go into, like, early remission, Kevin. Also, can't touch me, can't really snuggle, definitely can't kiss. I think I covered everything. I wish I could have met you 10 years ago. Oh, thanks, Kevin. You are very kind, very, very sweet. But you don't look old, so I don't know what you're talking about. Danielle, I've been following you on YouTube for a few years. Thank you for being so amazing and sharing your journey with your health. Thank you so much. And it's like, seriously, no big deal. Like, it's just, I'm just living life and documenting it, and that's all I can do. You're crazy. I wish we met while you're in New York. I know. I didn't get to have a meetup. Do psychics ever give a reading like not much is going to happen to you? I think maybe some crappy ones, but like, I don't know. I once did a psychic reading with this girl that I used to be friends with, or I don't know, like, I don't want to say used to be friends with because that makes it seem like I hate her, but like, no, I don't hate her, but I did a psychic with this girl I used to be friends with, and so I was on the phone with the psychic, and I had her on speaker, and the psychic was telling me, like, all these terrible things about this guy that I was going out on a date with, and my friend who was with me, like, was like, get off the phone with her, like, this is bullshit, like, this is a fucking lie, like, she doesn't know what she's talking about, and, like, I got off the phone with the psychic, and I was like, you think she's lying, and you think she's full of shit, because she's not telling me what I want to hear. She's telling me that the guy that I'm gonna go out with is an asshole, so, like, but what if she's right, though? And the guy actually did turn out to be an asshole. So I should have listened to that one psychic. But whatever. I predict nothing in your future. I want to be a psychic for a day, for California psychic. No, because then someone could, like, get really depressed over that. Never mind. Oh my God, you're going through heart issues. Danielle, I am so sorry. I'm not really struggling with any heart issues, but heart issues are, like, really predominant in my family, and I know how scary it can be. So I'm in a similar boat, so I know how it feels. And you got this, girl. You're strong. A dating app for ugly people. Now that's genius. No, because you know what? Ugliness is subjective. Like, there have been guys that I've gone out with where I'm like, oh my God, he's so hot. Like, oh, delicious. Break me off a piece of that. And then I show, like, my girlfriends the dude, and they're just like, ew, what the fuck, Steph? And I'm like, what? So I don't know. Everyone's got different types, STEPANKA gave me advice when I first started YouTube. Oh, yeah, I remember that. I hope you're still making videos. I know you're having health issues too. So if you're taking a break, get back on the bandwagon, because it's good. YouTube keeps me sane. Beauty is in the eye of the beholder. Plus, it'd be totally full of hotties trying to look humble. Yeah, or it'd be full of hotties looking for naughties. Darylyn, I'm so sorry. Hug. It's not fair. I don't know if I started noticing that everybody's sick, like, after I got sick, but, like, after getting sick, I'm noticing, like, holy shit, a lot of people are sick. You should write a book about your experience to bring awareness. I'm actually working on my second book, and my second book starts off with me being hospitalized and my entire, like, diagnosis process. Heard about the girl that dated the beer salesman. She came home with shilts in her pants, but wiser. Oh, shit. That's a good one. Are you looking for a hottie? No, I'm looking for, okay, so I thought about, like, this is so dumb, guys. I was, like, thinking of YouTube video ideas, and I thought of one. I thought, like, what if I did, like a boyfriend search video contest? Is that stupid? It sounds so dumb, but it's, like, it'd be a video about, like, hey, I'm STEPANKA, I'm looking for a boyfriend. I'm not, like, really looking for a boyfriend. Like, honestly, I'm fine. Like, I have a dog, I have an inflatable boyfriend that's back at my parents' house. I forgot to bring him with me when I moved into my new place. But, like, I think I'm gonna go get him in a couple days because it's been getting real lonely. But yeah, I'm not, like, desperate for a relationship. Like, I am not willing to settle for something that's not wonderful. Like, I'm waiting for my professional hero. But, so if he's an unprofessional loser, then I'm not going to date him. So, we'll see. Do a video as if you were applying to go to The Bachelor. Yes! I would so go on The Bachelor. but that would mean like leaving my dog for an extended period of time, so I don't know if I want to do that. What about a professional loser? I know a lot of those. I do. Have you been in touch with Starlyn? No, not really. She and I haven't talked in literally like months and months and months and months and months. She's had a lot going on. I've had a lot going on, and we just kind of lost touch, which, you know, is sad. She's a sweet girl. I do like once in a while like stumble upon her Facebook posts, and you know, sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad. So I sometimes I worry about her. I hope she's okay. What about black people? George Bush doesn't care about black people, but I do, and I would have. I would have dates with oh my god, I don't know what I was trying to say. I don't know if I was trying to say have sex or date, but I would date a black man. And I've dated Asian guys, so, you know, I like to, and I dated Muslim guys, so I've dated, like, you know, not like dated as in went out with them more than once, but, you know, I went out once. She's waiting for Tom Cruise. Tom Cruise is a Scientologist, and he's fucking crazy. I think, okay, so the type of man that I'm looking for is someone who is very adventurous, free-spirited, like somewhat crazy. A little bit crazy is good. A little bit of crazy is exciting. I want someone who's gonna just fucking, like, excite the shit out of me, you know? Someone who's just gonna, like, wake up and throw clothes at me and be like, get dressed, bitch. Not bitch, that's mean. Get dressed, beautiful bitch. We are going to Canada. Or like, I don't know, something really, I just want an exciting person who's just gonna like want to grab life by the balls and just take off with me, and who's gonna love my dog, and who's gonna want more dogs, who's gonna want to own a dog sanctuary. I just want somebody that knows exactly what they want and isn't afraid to get it. I love that quality in people. Like people who they just know, you know? I love happy, positive people too, you know? I hate people, I mean, I don't hate people, but like I hate being in a relationship with somebody who's like super low energy. I need to be with somebody who's like just wants to live life to the fullest, because that's how I am. Like I want to live my life to the absolute fullest. Like I'm not waiting for anything. I'm doing things now. Now, what better time than now? You know? I hope he has a Learjet. No, we can even take off on a scooter. I don't care. Yeah, that's who I'm looking for. We'll see. And he has to be a little bit older, you know, because I can't date guys that are my age or younger. Just no. But yeah, guys, I'm gonna get off this live stream. Thanks for joining me, and thank you for all that you guys do. I love you so much. Thank you, Kevin, for the bars, and Colleen and Matt. You guys are awesome. And Danielle, and North River, and Cherry Bomb Mom. Love you guys. Thanks for joining me. Happy Halloween. Bye.